As you're preparing for an interview and then going through the interview process and at the end of the interview, there are three key things that you want to focus on: preparation, the actual interview, and closeout. A is preparation. Understand your resume inside and out. Understand your stories inside and out. You want to make sure you're focused, you're concise, you're engaging, you smile. Understanding your job that day is to be your best person. You need to be the best interviewer. You want to make sure that when they walk out, that they distinctly remember you. Finally, during the closeout, you want to make sure that you reflect on what you did right and what you did wrong. You want to make a list of all the things you did right. The things you did wrong, you can't worry about them. Let those things go, but then also make note of how you can change them to make them better for your next interview. And good luck. As you can see at the bottom part of my resume, I started off working as a resident service coordinator for this company called AIMCO in San Francisco. I came in there basically to an all-out empty type of environment. They had no programs, no structure, nothing. I walked into basically a blank canvas and was able to build all of these programs up from scratch. Really hands-on, roll my sleeves up, and really get in there and do the work and show that drive to want to grow programs. In that position, I was able to just work on several projects within San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Hawaii, totaling over 1,000 units of redevelopment work, and overall, the end result was bringing in my projects an average of 20% under budget, saving my company roughly $2 million. The next move I did was I wanted to take in the opportunity to develop strategy, working with larger public agencies within the Bay Area, which included the San Francisco Redevelopment Agency and the San Francisco Transit Agency. From there, I got to go out to meet with constituents, meet with different elected officials to definitely understand what can we do going forward to build larger projects. Overall, I think that you definitely understand I'm about entrepreneurship, project management, and strategy, but there is an overarching theme of leadership that I think I was able to maintain in each one of these roles, leading project teams successfully through projects, taking risks, and doing really well for the business overall. One of the things that we learn within the MBA program is that you learn to be a leader and you're driven to that point of being a leader. One of the hardest things you need to do is become an individual contributor and be able to be successful within that position. But prior to me being in the MBA program, I actually worked as an individual contributor when I was working through my project management certification. One of the things that I did was I would check in each week before the deliverable was due to verify with my team manager if things had been done. I also took the opportunity to talk to my other classmates that weren't doing their deliverables on time and to get a better feel as to why they weren't getting them done. So the team manager could focus on managing the project end to end, but then I could also help out within the peers. One of the things that I really did appreciate out of that was at the end, getting high ratings, not only from the project manager, but also from my peers, and them basically applauding me for being able to take that role to make sure that our team was highly functional and highly collaborative. And our team was very, very successful, and I felt that was a time I was a really good individual contributor for a team.